Welcome to the long overdue Futties Hazard Review. Got myself a hazard, I be feeling like Saddam. Cooking opposition like a bag of wontons. Bodies hit the floor like they name Amir Khan. La croquette so quick, blink once and I'm gone. Thick with 2 C's, he look like a Belgian waffle. Left foot, right foot, he just scored Galazzo. Sleeping on the kid like you living in a hostel. He's the Lord and Savior, you were just apostles. Yo, if you need a thumbnail though, hit my boy RAUL. Link in the comment section down below, man. He got them for cheap and he's nice with it. Skid it. YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy, 1-Star Week Foot, and we are back for yet another Futties player review. And I know I've been slacking on the content recently. I apologize for that. I'm just taking a little bit of a break until FIFA 20, honestly. I'm not trying to burn myself out before the game even comes out, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm apologizing if you want more content out of me. I will be still giving you guys about 5 to 6 videos per week. It just won't be an everyday thing like it was in the past. But let me stop ranting. We're gonna do this Futties 97 hazard review, and in the stream this weekend you guys were telling me how much of a beast this guy was, how cheap he was to complete, so I knew I had to try this card. Unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do him on my main account, so one of my subscribers, his name is Wayne, he was nice enough to let me use his account to review this card. And just to give a little bit of context to this review, just to get a little bit of context to this gameplay, Wayne is at 2350 skill rating. So I started this episode off at 2350 skill rating, and yeah, the gameplay there is completely different to what I'm used to. I mean, I've never hit 2350 in FIFA so far. The highest I've been is about 2200. And the difference between 2200, 2100, 2000, and 2350 is a massive difference. The gameplay there is just, it's just so sweaty. It feels like the last game of Weekend League every weekend. It feels like basically everybody's playing 4-2-3-1. They're holding possession. They're playing ultra safe until they can open up for a first-time shot, and they're just banging that first-time shot in every single time. The biggest thing that really separates those players from the lower echelon of Division 1, though, is their defense. Their defense is something else. So a lot of respect to people who play at that division, because, you know, I had this team right here, and Wayne has an amazing team. Like, look at his club. He has an amazing team, and I was having trouble scoring against some of these players in Division 1. So the defense there is just next level, but it gives you a lot of context. It gives you an idea of how good this hazard card can be if he does play well under those circumstances. So let's look at this card. He's 5'8". He's high medium. He's right-footed. He has the 4-star combination. As you can see here, the stats combined are 27 goals or 27 games. 12 goals, 8 assists, which is not a bad contribution in such a high division. Before we go any further though, if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're enjoying the content and you're not new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate all you guys for watching, man. Let's look at this card a little bit closer. So, when you look at this card, I mean, what is really the weakness here? His pace, maxed out. His shooting, just about maxed out. All you gotta do is throw a chemistry style on it. It's gonna be all 99s. His passing stats are almost maxed out. Dribbling is at 99. Even his physical stats are respectable now. He has 75 strength. If anybody's used Player of the Month Hazard, even though his strength is on the low side, he just has this body type where he's able to hold possession easily by shielding the ball, or easier than you would think, considering his strength. So I'm guessing this guy's gonna have a overpowered strength or overpowered shielding mechanic to him in game. His jumping stats still aren't the best. That's probably his only weakness offensively, but yeah, it looks like a massive card. So let's look at the custom tactics. I played this team in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. As you can see here, Hazard is the cam. So I believe that in this formation, and with the way that this card looks, I believe that cam will be his best position, but I mean, you could really play him at the wing. You could play him as wide cam striker. I'm assuming this card's gonna play amazing in any position. So, enough ranting. Let's jump into the gameplay. I'll be right back. Alright, so according to Footbin, this card's gonna cost you 433,000 coins to complete the SBC. And honestly, in my opinion, that's a bargain. He's definitely worth every single penny. I mean, when you look at what the 98 was going for a couple weeks ago, that just gives you an idea of how good this hazard card is in game. But let's break down the stats. So, first, we're going to talk about his pace. 98 pace, it definitely feels like that in game. He's one of the quickest players that you can get in this game. He's very quick on and off the ball. He has an insane acceleration coming out of the skill moves. And honestly, his pace is elite. I can't really say much more about it. It's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion overall. The next thing we're going to talk about is his shooting. And the two things you're really going to notice about the shooting is his attack positioning and his finishing. And this guy gets into dangerous, dangerous positions. In my opinion, when you look at the squad that this guy had, he had Team of the Year Mbappe. He has Eusebio. He has this Hazard. And out of those three players, the most impactful player in Division 1, in the higher echelon of Division 1, was this Hazard card. And it really comes down to the fact that his attack positioning was A1. He was always in the right position to make a dangerous run, or to really get a shot off, to get a dangerous pass off. His attack positioning, it felt like more than 99. His attack positioning was insane. His finishing inside, outside the box was elite. I mean, anytime I needed a half chance score, this guy would come through in the clutch, and he scored the most goals in this entire team, in this entire mega squad. So it just gives you an idea about how good his finishing is in game. His long shots are very reliable. His shot power, very good. His volleys, everything as far as shooting on this card is broken. In my opinion, his shooting is a 9.5 out of 10. Next thing we're going to talk about is his passing. And this is another place where he shines, being that I did play him in the cam position. The first thing that you'll notice is his weighting of his passing is just perfect. Even if he's off balance, even if he's not facing the player, just hit the pass button. He's going to find the target 9 times out of 10. And that really makes a big difference in the higher echelons of Division 1, where the people are just pressuring you very, very effectively. And you need to get a pass off. You need to get that long pass, that short pass off to break the pressure. This guy's really, really good at that. And his passing is really definitely good enough to be one of the better cams on this game. His crossing is very, very accurate as well. I almost got a few assists off crosses. I just didn't end up finishing the header, but his crossing is a very good thing to add to him as well. If you do want to play him on the wide cam or the wide, any wide area, his crossing is going to be very reliable for you. Overall, his passing is a 9.5 out of 10. One of the best things of this card is the next thing we're going to talk about here is this dribbling. 99 dribbling, and it definitely felt like that in game. If you ever use 90, or like his not-informed card, if you've ever used not-informed Hazard, he is very good on the ball, but he just falls short when you compare him to somebody like not-informed Neymar. When you compare him to those kind of dribblers, he's just a little bit worse. This card right here is different, man. This card's dribbling is some of the best dribbling I felt on the game. Because it's not only the fact that he could turn quickly. It's not only the fact that he's very responsive on the ball. He's able to shift directions really quick. He's able to just play with the ball so easily. It's the ball control. That's what really separates him from some of the other, team of the season cards with the souped up dribbling. His ball control is so good in game. He just keeps the ball so close to his body. Even if you dispossess him, it'll bounce back to him. And it really makes him one of the best dribblers I've used on this game. He's up there with Team of the Season Neymar. He's up there with Prime Eusebio as far as how good he is on the ball. And it makes him even more effective in the cam position or any other really attacking position you do want to use him in. If you enjoy somebody like Messi or Neymar or Eusebio, you're really going to enjoy this Hazard card. Overall, I got to give his dribbling a 10 out of 10. In my opinion, his dribbling is just about perfect. The final thing we're going to talk about here is his physical. Does it let him down in the game? Because as you guys know, a lot of these cards are souped up now. Almost every card in this game, it feels like, has at least 80 strength. They're big, they're meta, everything like that. Is his 75 strength enough to hang with the big boys in this game? I would say yes. The fact that he's so good at dribbling, his balance is 99, and he has 75 strength. And I mean, in the game, they've actually made him a little thick, like he is in real life. And yeah, it kind of helps him keep possession of the ball really well. His body type, his strength, his balance, agility combo. He is a little bit stronger on the ball than you would expect. His stamina definitely is enough to last him all game. The one place he really will let you down, though, he's just not going to win you headers, all right? Don't expect this guy to even win any headers at all. He's just not really going to do it. He's not going to score headers either. I did get the ball to him where he was open in the box for a header, and it was not really a good effort at all. I would say if you want somebody on your team is going to win headers, then don't get this Hazard card. Otherwise, this card's perfect in every other sense of the word, and his physical overall is an 8.5 out of 10. So overall, what would I rate this card? I think this card's one of the best attacking options you can get on this game. Even with a market crash, I still think he's too cheap. I mean, 470K for this card is honestly amazing. The fact that he plays in La Liga might be an added bonus to you guys because La Liga does not have any left wings on this level. They don't have as many attackers that are on this level. So if you're running a La Liga team, this guy's even doubly worth it. So yeah, I would definitely bring this guy into your team. Overall, I think he's a 9.5 out of 10. He has the pace, the broken shot, the amazing dribbling, the great passing. I mean, he pretty much is a total package, minus the heading, minus the physical. He's pretty much everything you want out of a card. And he's one of the better attackers you can bring in under the 1 million coin mark. So that's going to be my Futties winner hazard review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back later with another video. But until then, later.